Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out, joined by legend of the sport, Junior Witter, here at Hennessy Sports' show with the 500 fans, the first fight with fans for a long time at Hennessy Sports. What brings you here tonight?
Shakan Pitters. I worked with Shakan for a while. I customised his boxing boots, do it for a few fighters, and I just like his fight, you know what I mean? I like his style. You know what I mean? I had a bad loss last time, he's come back this time, and it's like he's got to put the work in.
What do you make of his fight tonight? What do you think he does from here?
It's another title. It's back on the road. It's back for the British or an international. Climb back, get back in the horse. I mean, he's had a good performance tonight. It's a good finish. He's shown that he still wants it. He's still got it. The power was there. He fought well on the inside. It was a really good performance against a tough kid in Jermaine Springer, who came to win. Got a good puncher. I've known Jermaine since he was 2. Yeah, big heart, fought well, but just tonight skills came through.
I want to get your thoughts on the big story in boxing at the moment. Obviously, AJ Fury, the arbitration that Wilder won, meaning Wilder versus Fury 3 is very likely. What do you make on the whole matter?
Frustrating as it's annoying as can be. Yeah, I really think Wilder should just step aside and just wait. He's never going to do it. Yeah, position boxing. I understand him not doing that as well, because if he does that, the fight ain't going to happen either. So I understand where he's coming from. I don't really understand the politics why it's had to happen. It don't make sense to me. You got beat, you came back, then you got knocked out. Yeah, you shouldn't deserve it. You shouldn't be entitled to a third match. Yeah, if everybody wants to do it, it's a different story. No one wants it to happen right now, so therefore, it shouldn't have to happen. But yeah, I mean, AJ's team knew about it before he went in. Tyson's people knew about it. They shouldn't have announced the fight until that was sorted and done. But obviously they thought it was done, so it's frustrating for everybody. But we just want them to get back in.
Do you think Fury could potentially overlook Wilder, because he's still got a lot of power, and because he's beaten him twice, no one's going to give Wilder a chance in this third fight?
I'm giving him a very big chance. Yeah, he's the most dangerous puncher in boxing history. One punch from him changes just about every fight that he's had. Yeah, so is he dangerous? Yes. Can he still do it? Yes. Does Fury has to be his best to beat him? Yes. So Fury has to be his best. He's not an idiot. He's a master of the game. He will be his best, and I think he'll do it. But him knocking Fury out isn't an impossibility, and it won't be a massive, massive upset. Yeah, it's a very likely thing to happen. But I still think Tyson's going to do it. Now, when you flip the flip side, you look at AJ, and if AJ boxes Usyk beating AJ is not that big an upset either. Yeah, Usyk's got skill, he's got time, he's got movement. Yeah, if he bulks up for this, I could easily see AJ overlooking, and then we've got in big trouble.
Who was the toughest puncher you were ever in with?
I'd probably say Vivian Harris is probably the single punch power of Vivian Harris. Yeah, I got caught with Bradley, I got caught with Judah, and they were good punchers. But I'd say Vivian Harris, single punch power, definitely the one.
You were obviously a former world champion in the super lightweight division, went through wins and losses as sportsmen do. What do you make of the modern athlete that's so focused on keeping the O?
Annoying. I think the politics, it's annoying. The politics around having the O is frustrating. It's not realistic. You learn as much from losing as you do from winning. You learn more from losing. Not that you want to lose, but you can do. Yeah, and then you can come back, be stronger, be better. Yeah, everyone loses in general. Yeah, you got those people who have mastered their careers in the politics side of it, and it's frustrating with them. You're boxing the right people at the right age. The great fights haven't happened because you boxed him 2 years past his best. So you're robbing the world of what we want to see: the best at their peak, boxing the best.
And something also that sort of comes with modern boxing, I guess you could say, is the sort of the stigma around injuries these days. So, for example, Dubois and Billy Joe Saunders have suffered eye injuries, and they took themselves out of the fight. Dubois not so recently, Billy Joe Saunders very recently. back in your day, I don't think you would have seen fighters do that as much. What do you make of that, and do you think in particular Billy Joe Saunders should have been pulled out at the end of the 8th round?
The corner should have pulled him out straight away. Yeah, it was the corner's job to pull him out. As a man, as a fighter, you get through it, you fight and you get back to your corner. The corner look at the injury and look at the actual realizations of boxing's a sport, it's time. I know a fighter and he's got an eye injury and he's basically blind in one eye because he had too many fights, he carried on too long, he was allowed to do that by his corner. That's what's wrong. Yeah, the corner needs to protect your fighter. Yeah, him being pulled out of the fight is absolutely perfect. Dubois should have been pulled out of the fight. He shouldn't have been sent out for that last round. He should have been pulled out. It don't matter about if you're going to win or not. He needs to be able to see. Yeah, so that's what it's about for me. Yeah, it's your life after boxing, not just your life in the ring.
Thanks for talking to SecondsOut. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Nice one.